Listen to me. God has heard every single time you whispered into the dark, Lord, are they the one? Why do I keep giving my heart away only to end up with empty hands? And here's what he's saying back. Watch this. He's saying, I'm not answering you with another yes or no. I'm answering you with a mirror. See, sometimes we think that God is going to send us a sign in the clouds, a dream at night, or some type of light bolt revelation. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying, you don't need another sign. You need sight. Because here's the truth. The truth is you already seen the answer. You just didn't like it, so you ignored it. You've been praying for a soulmate while overlooking the soul wounds that keep attracting you to the same patterns. That's what you've been doing. And guess what? God is saying, love isn't late. You're just early to people who weren't even supposed to be in the room. And that's why it felt like rejection. You know what I mean? That's why it felt like rejection. Because you showed up at a table he never reserved for you. And watch us what he was saying. And this one might sting. He said, you've been asking me about love, but sometimes what you call love is really loneliness dressed up in chemistry. You want me to bless what was really just trauma bonding. You wanted me to co-sign what was just your abandonment issues trying to find another project. No, I couldn't do it. That's what he's saying. That's what God is saying. Not because, I wanted to hurt you, but because I refuse to watch you call brokenness destiny. And then you go back and you've been saying, God, send me someone who won't waste my time. And he's saying, no. I'm sending you someone who will waste your excuses. That's who I'm sending you. Someone who won't let you hide behind your old wounds anymore. That's who I'm sending you. Someone who won't accept half of you while the other half stays locked away. And then, then you go asking for comfort. But he says, I'm sending confrontation because real love doesn't just feel good. It exposes the parts of you that you've been avoiding. And here's the twist that nobody really wants to tell you. The one God sends isn't going to really look like your type. They won't check off all your boxes, that you scribbled when you were 15 or anything like that. They won't do it. It won't be like that. Because God says, I'm not giving you your type. I'm giving you your truth. And here's your truth. Your truth is you need someone who can hold you accountable. That's who you need. Someone who makes your spirit rise before your body responds. That's why he's ignoring some of your ideal prayers, because what you call ideal, he calls idol. And I need you to stop asking God if they're the one, like he only made one. You know what I'm saying? He's God. He can raise up multiple good choices that align with your purpose. You know what I mean? But you don't just find the one, you become the one. And that's why he's been working on you. That's why. Because the one that he sends isn't going to save you. They're going to mirror you. That's my whole message. And if you keep asking for them while you're running from yourself, you'll sabotage it before it even ever begins. Sometimes God will even answer your prayer for love by stripping away the need for it. That's harsh. Letting you sit in a season where you stop obsessing about who's coming and you start noticing who you're becoming. Wow. Come on now. That's when you stop being desperate for attention. You know what I mean? You start being magnetic. You start being magnetic because of intention. That's when you glow different. That's when you attract different. Love is not like, some package that's being sent to your house. Love is already here. It's inside of you. It's shaping you. It's stretching you. Undoing the parts of you that thought survival was the same as connection. That's what's going on. And when God finally lets someone step into your life, it won't feel like, they completed you. It'll feel like, like they recognize you. So watch this. I need you to stop treating love like it's some prize you only get if you behave. God is not holding love hostage until you're perfect. He's building you so that when love does come, you won't destroy it. The next person isn't going to heal your heart. They're going to require your healed heart to even function. So I need you to stop asking, are they the one? And start asking, am I ready to be someone's answered prayer? That's what you need to start asking yourself. Because the way God works, love won't just be about what they can give you. It'll be about what you both can build for Him. God has heard you asking about love. He trusts me. He's not ignoring you. But His answer isn't the one that you were expecting. He's not handing you a name. He's handing you a new lens. He's saying, I'm not just sending you love. I'm sending you alignment. I'm sending you revelation. I'm sending you someone who doesn't just fit into your life. They expanded. And when it happens, when it finally happens, you'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't, timing. It wasn't, your looks. It wasn't your loneliness. You'll know that it was always Him. And now let me tell you this on the other side, because some of you keep asking God for new love, but you're still clinging to an old chapter. God is saying, you can't step into who I'm sending until you release who I never sent. Letting go isn't just about walking away from a person. It's about releasing the identity that you built around them. The fantasy that, you held in your head. The what if you've been worshiping more than the reality of who they really are and who they really were. You know what I'm saying? You've been asking me for a blessing. That's what God is saying. But your hands are still gripping the burden. You've been praying for peace, but your bed is still full of those ghosts. And I can't feel what you refuse to empty. That's what God is saying. Letting go doesn't always make sense in a moment. I promise you that. I wrestle with it. You'll replay the memories. You're going to second guess yourself. I promise you that. You're going to crave the attention, But here's what else God is saying. When I tell you to let go, I'm not taking something from you. I'm rescuing something in you. Because the truth is this. Some people aren't evil. They're just expired in your life. And if you keep holding on to expired milk, we all know what's going to happen. It's only going to make you sick. See, sometimes the most spiritual thing that you can do is stop trying to resurrect what I've already buried. That's what God is saying to you right now. And when I say it's time to let go, it's not up for debate. I don't need you to overthink. I don't need you to reread the text, I need you to be obedient. Because on the other side of that obedience, there is freedom. Freedom that you've been begging me for. That's what God is telling you. Letting go doesn't mean you failed, you know what I mean? It means that you trust it. It means that you believe that what I have ahead is better than what you left behind. So I need you to hear me clearly. If I'm nudging you to let go, don't fight it. Don't bargain with it. Don't dress it up and call it destiny. Trust me, because the same God who tells you to release is the same God who promises to restore.